Big J. I finally in the building with my boy RaiderT11, man. How's it going, brother?
It's going good, bro. Going good. How about
Already.
yourself?
Oh man, can't complain, man. I've been really excited for this one because I know a couple of weeks back I was on your podcast and it was great, man. It was a great time, and I was shocked to see who your guest, like who your co-host was, and I was just like, man, like what? Like if I would have known that, I would have been signed up. Like, come on now,
Yeah,
because
aka Mr. Savage over there. It's Mr.
man,
Suave
yo,
himself.
love that guy, man. He's a real cool dude. And, I'm so glad that I met all you guys. One thing that I've learned from all of y'all is, everybody's different. Everybody's unique. What's up, Rad? Got Rad in the building. But yeah, I kind of wanted to let people kind of get to know you because I feel like a lot of people, in Too Lit, majority of the people, have met you, have got to talk to you, but not really get to know you like I have, or like Radical, or some of the other members that's in Too Lit. So I'll let you take the floor.
I mean,
That's the
I'm
introduction.
I'm RaiderT11. I'm the host of Join the Raid. I'm also co-host now because I forgot I added a new host, Mr. Savage, in there as well. So co-host now of Join the Raid. Military veteran, Navy, retired, did combat deployments, couple combat deployments under my belt. Did a lot of cool shit while I was in, and I would not take that back for anything. Got to go travel, got to do a lot of fun stuff. Also known for my controversial opinions because most people don't like the fact that I call them snowflakes, or tell them that suck it up a little bit because it's life. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy anymore.
That's true.
Um,
That's true.
I'm a gamer. I say I'm a gamer. Most times, lately, it's not been gaming a whole lot. It's been just getting back on the right path, get my life back together, and get our podcast back up and geared up to where it needs to be.
Right on. Honestly, to keep it real with you, I want to say that I have been inspired by you because I know when we first started talking, I know that you were, getting your podcast stuff up and running. And I was like, that's kind of interesting because I wanted to get, I wanted to get my podcast stuff too. So kind of in a way, I was learning from you. And I was like, if anything goes well, I can, be the student, you could be the teacher and kind
Yeah.
of teach me. And, because I've always been really good with talking to people, whether it was one on one or, like a group of people. So, I mean, I felt like I always had that gift, but I just didn't know how to steer it the right direction. And then after talking to you, it was kind of like you just kind of have to find your niche in it.
It's with that is sometimes it's not your niche, just what's going to get you comfortable to keep holding the conversation going and flowing and not having to think about it. And that's the thing that most people don't realize is the hardest thing to do most times, of starting the conversation and keeping it flowing, not just getting the topic. And for me, it's kind of a gift because I can talk about anything, and
Oh yeah.
I don't mind saying my opinion, and verbalizing it's never been an issue.
Oh yeah, and and that's what I like about your show. And like you always keep it real. You don't sugarcoat. It's kind of like one of those. You're a good friend. Like you're not going to tell me what I want to hear. You tell me what I need to hear. So like if I'm like out and about, if I'm down in the slumps, you're not going to be like, oh, put a band-aid on it. You can be like, get up, go out there, conquer the world. You got this. And that's what we need. We need that. Like, we need that motivation because we all know life is tough. It ain't easy. What you want in life is always going to be tough. So, I mean, you got to work hard to get what you want. That's just like, people have goals that they want to be a partner streamer. It's not going to come to them. They have to put in the work. They have to be consistent. They gotta be able to do it. Ain't nothing
I
given to you in this world.
and I agree with that. I've always said things like that, and you know this already because
Oh yeah,
we've had conversations in Discord before, like way
many.
before I came back into Two It was everybody saying like, why don't I want to be a partner streamer? Things like that. It's like, well, honestly, it's not what I see myself. It's not what I want. So
Mhm.
why go to try to get that goal if it's not even one of the things I want to have?
I agree with that. And it's just, it's been a long journey. I've been streaming for over 4 years. Let me read the chat real quick. PC Tech says, let me pull it up. He says, "There's a reason the rear view mirror in a car is smaller than the windshield. Where you are going is much greater than where you have been. Much love." I
That's
like
true.
that. That's true. Very true.
Yeah.
I really feel like that. Nothing in life is ever given. You got to work hard for it, and you know, you just sometimes people may want to have things right then and there, but patience is a virtue. And I know, me streaming for over 4 years, I feel like, there's some days where I'm like, man, like, is it really paying off? And I tell myself, no matter what, just keep pushing and just keep being myself and keep being happy, and things will come. I know not every day is gonna be a great successful day, but I have to keep pushing. I have to keep telling myself, no matter what, just keep pushing. Don't give up on the fight, because there's a lot of people that look up to me, and you know I know it can be overwhelming at times, but I got this.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the mindset you need to be in no matter what. Is it always pushing forward and thriving for something better? If you don't thrive for something that's actually first off achievable for yourself, then so you can see progress and see that you actually are moving forward, then go to those bigger goals. I've been a goal oriented person since I was as long as I can remember. If I can't reach one goal, I'm going to make a shorter goal to reach that goal, and then reach the next goal, and keep going until I get to that final result where I wanted to go in the first place. I'm hard headed, stubborn. I don't like giving up very easily. So a lot of projects of mine don't ever line up the right way at first, so that I don't give up on them. I just find a new way to do them.
I can agree with you. I'm very stubborn too. So, it's one of them things. When you're stubborn, you're stubborn. It's like people be like, give up on it or come back to it. It's like you really don't want to, but just so that you don't get irritated with it, and just like, you kind of just move on to other projects, but you'll eventually come back to it and get it done. Because I know I do that a lot. Like, I don't ever give up on anything, but if it gets to the point where it's getting really difficult and I'm getting really frustrated, I'll just take a break from it and go to the next project. And then when I'm done, I'll be like, okay, let me go back to this and see if I can rearrange this and get this shit done. Because I tell you what, man, there's a lot of work to be done. And I tell you what, it's no time for lollygagging. And you know how it is.
I do know how it is, and that's like when you say people that always say give up. I look at them a lot and I laugh in their faces and make them give more reason to not like me, which is normal reaction most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after first initial reaction is not to like me, and I don't care. I've never cared, because I'm that person that could have one best friend or one friend in general, and I'd be cool the rest of my life, not care. Um, Popularity contests never been my thing, and I always go to that standpoint of what do I want, how am I going to get there, and what's in my way. And people that
Right.
always tell me give up, they're already putting themselves in the position to be in my way. So I already know what they are. I already see them, analyze it, move on to the next thing. Just
Right.
just
And
up.
that's the thing too, because like a lot of the times you'll tell people like how you feel, and like, a lot of them are, they say that they're for you, like they're by your side, but some of them aren't really by your side. And we've had these talks all the time, and it's just like, you know you're there for them, but are they really there for you? It's like one of those ordeals. And it's like, I used to, how can I put it, like, I'm an overthinker, but I used to have many nights where I would think so much on things. And then I learned, like, when I talk to, like, great people like you, when I talk to Radical, and like so many great people that are very influenced, uh uh they would, you guys would tell me, like, don't waste my time on energy that basically is negative. Like, don't waste when I can be focusing on other things, other positive things out there. Why focus on things that's not going to change? you
I
know
agree with that.
So, I've done a lot of researching, I've done a lot of digging, and it's to the point to where, like, you go from one way where you kind of want to make everybody happy, a people pleaser, but then you realize that you can't always make people happy. So then what do? You get to the point to where it's just like, I did all I can, either you like it or you don't. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it anymore. I do what I can, and if it ain't enough, sorry.
Well, that right there is one of those things of perseverance and always having that voice in the back of your head every single time, and don't let it beat you. And I'm my biggest critic. I'm my biggest enemy all the time because I will fight myself in everything. I'm a realist. I'm not an optimist. I'm one of those people that doesn't say, "Oh, it's going to get better." No, I got to make it better. I have to make it better, or I'm going to fail. That's it. It's two switches, and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy about that, saying you should take it easy on yourself. You should maybe lighten it up a little bit and just be easy on yourself and try to help get to the next step. And I don't do that. I hold the weight. I hold the rope, and I won't ever let it go. Um, I was talking earlier. I did a podcast earlier today. A really good friend. We were in together about 12 years, and he reminded me of. He's like, you are a nice guy, but you're an asshole. And I was like, I will take that. I really will, because most people take the latter of the two, always saying I'm an asshole across the board. And I'm never mad about it. Never am, because I accept the fact that I don't get along with everybody. I accept the fact that I rub people the wrong way, even though I'm not trying to in on any intentional way at all. It's just wanting to. I always put my voice out there and my words out there, and if somebody doesn't like it, then we don't know where they're gonna go, because you can be friends with people and not get along with them all the time, and that's
True.
what shows you true friendship in the first place. Because I've always learned that you never learn who your friends are in success. You always learn who they are in failure.
That's it right there. They want someone once said on a tweet, I can't recall who said it, but someone said, uh, support won't be support until it becomes a trend. Does that make any sense? Like, people
Yeah.
won't start supporting you until they start seeing everybody else support you, and I think that is just, that's so wrong, man. I never believed in that. Me personally, I try to support all my people when possible. I know I'm a streamer too, and a lot of people don't take under consideration that we all have lives outside of the streaming world, outside of the podcasting world, and a lot of them take it kind of personal if you're not in there all the time, if you're not in there for a long period of time. And I I have to say that it's kind of selfish on them to think like that. But I mean, like I said, you can't please everybody, but it's just one of those things where it's like I wish people kind of would be more considerate and
Well,
understanding.
with that, you also got to look at. I look at it from a couple different aspects, and everybody knows I deal with it all the time.
Oh yeah.
It's,
Oh yeah.
if you're gonna be there, be there. If there's something that happens, everybody has something happen in their life. Everybody has a life, no matter what. If you
Hmm.
go 10 streams in a row and the same person's there all the time, tell them thank you. If they can't make it every single time, still tell them thank you, because guess what? They can do something better with their damn time. They can go do something
Exactly.
else. Instead, somebody jumps in line, like I stream rarely, but then I have 4 people in there. I tell them all the time, thank you for showing up. You didn't have to be here. I let them know they didn't have to be there. They know that
Hmm.
already, but I say it anyways. But I appreciate them for showing the time and effort they want to put into watching me stream. I did it earlier today. I did my podcast and it was live. Had 6 people jump in there instantly off the bat. These 6 people aren't normally there. Still showed appreciation to them all,
Most definitely.
and just you appreciate what you do get no matter what. And if you always look at that whole, well, you're not in there, why aren't you in there this time? If you have that mindset, I don't even want to deal with you. I don't, because my normal choice of words of that would, let's see here, the normal choice of words of that is fuck off and mind your business. And it just goes that way, and that's it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And honestly, and I agree with you. It's like, be appreciative of what you have. A lot of people. and I'll be honest with you, a lot of people, and this is real stuff right here. So I see what people are averaging over here, and I don't know if you're aware, but a lot of people have been making that jump over to Kick, and I can tell you, people are averaging from like 1 to 2, 3 viewers over here, and then they're over there on Kick, and they're averaging between 10 to 15 to 20. Like it's wild over there. Like I see a big difference, and I don't know if you're familiar with Mixer, but it's kind of like a Mixer feel, and like a lot of people from Mixer are coming back, and I like the feeling, man. It's a really good feeling, and I'm all about it. You know, it's an opportunity for something different. You know, it's multiple opportunities. Not only is it for revenue, but far as just rebranding, just revamping your community, and just starting all over. It's a breath of fresh air.
And with that, you say it's they're getting more views here and there and the other, but you gotta look at it. Twitch is set. It's set up.
Yeah,
It's got its partner streamers. It has everything it needs to keep running, and it doesn't need me or you. Let's be honest about it. It does
right.
not need me or you. So
I agree.
Kick is brand new. Not a whole lot of realty there for the same games over and over again because there's fewer people. So people are easily discoverable now. They go through, and I went on there and I just typed in Division 2. There's 3 streamers streaming Division 2 only.
Wow.
Not 200, not 2,000, 3. So you
That
can go through each and every single one of them the whole time they're streaming and figure out which one you like watching more instead of just having it shoved down your throat that it's just partner stream, or
oh yeah.
tournament. Like instead of stuff like that, you get to see if you can vibe with them, can enjoy their content, and not be sitting here thinking to yourself like, well, this person here has 18.4K. I might like their stuff, but that's again going with the trend of I want to go watch what everybody else is watching,
Right.
and that's always a thing of habitual nature, and
Mhm.
everybody always likes doing what everybody else likes to do, and it's just because and everybody says it's not to be popular, but at the same time is it's a learned habit.
I agree. A lot of the times people will be like, "Oh, they got such and such people in there." They'd be like, "They got like 30 plus people in there. Let me go in there and see what the hype's all about." And I'm one of the people. I like supporting all my people, and then I'm more of the I'd rather support people in my range or under, or just new people, because all the partner streamers, they're gonna have their people no matter what. And I just I want to focus on people that don't get that love and support.
Yeah,
So I mean, I understand it, but yeah, I mean, we all know Twitch is overpopulated, and Kick is a new thing, man. Like I said, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a new beginning for a lot of people. I know when I went over there, I got an email to actually go to sign up and go over there, and then once I did, I didn't even realize it. I streamed for about 4 days, but on the second day, I was informed that I was already an affiliate. And I was like,
huh.
well, how'd that happen? But I was excited, because I mean, not many times you get offered to go to a platform and then get affiliated right away.
Exactly. I looked at it, and it's one of those things that said, "Hey, have 75 followers and stream for this many hours." And I was like, "Cool, I got you. Understand that's what I need to do." And eventually, I'll get to that eventually if I stream on Kick. But it's also one of those things of I don't stream to stream anymore. I really don't. I stream when I feel like streaming. Everything else is all my podcasts and then my real life. That's about most I got right now.
And the cool thing is that they got a podcast section and the just chatting section. And I was like, you know what? I know somebody in particular that could take over that podcasting section with me. Just saying. I know a guy named RaiderT11. You know what I mean? I feel like people like us, like I feel like they ain't ready. But you know what? We got to make them be ready, because we can go over there and take that world by storm. Because I look at that, not many just chattings, like far as like I know, like yeah, you got people that are over here, like you got thousands, millions, people that are in just chat, so you don't know where to go, where to jump, or anything like that. But over there is an opportunity for us all to go and get that discoverability. Because I mean, like I said, I want to start doing podcasts and just chattings over there. I know I'll still game from time to time, but my main focus over there is to do podcasts. But until they get it all, figured out and stuff, I'm gonna still do my podcast on here, and then upload it to YouTube and Amazon and Spotify.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan, man. Just do what you like to do. I'm going to do it little by little whenever I get
Oh
my
yeah.
OBS set up for it because I take my time.
Oh
I
yeah.
make sure I get it right, and then I don't have to worry about it after I do that the first time. But I'm gonna stream on there once or twice and see how that goes and see how I like the feel of it or not. I've
Yeah.
got feedback from it. A lot of people do like it because it's new, it's a change, it's a breath of fresh air,
Mm-hmm.
and there's nothing really too horrible about it so far. It's a 95-5 ratio.
Oh,
I'm
oh.
sorry. I'm sorry, 95-5 instantaneously. Not you have to have 2,000 people in your stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what those weird things. I was like, yeah, that's enticing and alone by itself.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, we haven't even gotten to like that feature. I mean, that alone is what is getting people to convert over that 95 to 5. I know a lot of
Yeah,
people are frustrated with the 50-50 over here, and it's like, you do the math, and it's like, you do this, you do that, and it's like, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Twitch is always going to want their cut, and their cut is half. So I mean, if people are cool with that, but I know a lot of people that work hard for it and they feel like they deserve more. So hey, if they want more, hey, I'm just saying, as of right now, Kick is the place to go.
it is. Um, so you streamed on there earlier today, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
So how was it?
It was pretty good. I mean, so before I went live, friend of a friend, so I don't know, Pesky Peeve and
Yeah.
Shaka so their friend Psycho Susie was wanting to stream over on Kick. So like before she went live, I helped her out on her OBS, help her, get everything set up, and then we were playing Fortnite, and it was pretty cool. But I think I was having some issues, so it kind of took me a little bit of time. I had to reset my PC and my router and modem and all of that, and get back to going. But yeah, she had a really good time, and that's what I want. I want people to, at least try it once before they just be like, nah, I don't know, or one time. And if you like it, keep going. If not, I understand. But I think she had a really good experience because she had 5+ people in there. A lot of the times, people, they over on Twitch, they average between 1 to 5. That's just the normal average. Some people don't even get that. Some people are unfortunate and only get about 0 to 1. And that's just, stats. But over on there, you have the opportunity to go from 5 to 10 to 15, 20, 25. The numbers can definitely increase. It just depends on your energy and how much you talk, because I do notice the people that talk and interact with their chat the most are more than likely going to have a lot of people in their chat.
Well, that just comes to interacting with people in general. Let's be honest. If you go to a show and it's live event, some people are saying something out in the crowd to this one person talks back to them. That's engagement in general. So that they're gonna
Yes.
want to deal with that more, and they want that engagement, that human interaction, even if it's through streaming or any other way. Is it in person, like standing one on one with somebody, talking to somebody, and then that person just looking at you and just that and not giving you anything. That it's one of those things that makes people as humans not like that awkward silences.
Oh yeah. It's like you're just gonna stare at me and I'm just gonna stare at you. Like, yeah, I've seen it happen. I mean, I literally seen somebody talking on TikTok where this guy literally was just staring at his wall, and people were just in there, like a whole bunch of people were in there, and I'm just like, how is that even a thing? Like, he's literally just staring at the wall, and they have a whole bunch of people in there just watching him stare at the wall. I'm just like,
I wouldn't do it. I ain't
yo, I couldn't do it either. I would rather fold clothes, you know.
Man, I thought his man's getting streamers by watching paint dry.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I've heard so many different things like, oh my goodness, man, you know, but that just brings me to my next topic. I'd rather play WWE 2K23. Now,
Okay.
I know you asked me about that earlier. He was like, "Are you still?" I was like, "You know what, man? This showcase is really good." Yeah. What's up, nonsense?
Nonsense.
That's our guy, man. How's it going, brother? Yeah, but man, that wrestling game is, you know, and we always say this. I feel like we say it almost every year, but I mean, it's the honest truth. This has been the best wrestling game by far ever made, man. I think they really hit the nail on the coffin with this game right here, like from A to Z. I think this game is on point.
I don't know about best of all time yet. Hang on, they got some bugs. They got some things that they still got to fix over here that, you know, that not even every single person can get to yet. Like I played the game since it came out, and you know there's some bugs. There's some bugs that just make you say,
okay,
see this?
Okay, I get what you're saying. So I'm not gonna be that guy and just be like it's better than every game, because I gotta pay tribute and respect to the old school games, WWE No Mercy, you know, WWF SmackDown, you know, all those games I know paved the way for this game to be where it's at. So let me just say I respect all those games in the past. It was on point. And you know what? I gotta admit, so the worst one by far was WWE 2K20. That was no go. I heard that game was so bad. Oh my goodness! I didn't even get it.
That one. I think that was the first year 2K took over, because Ukes and them backed out because WWE wanted to go a different direction with game designers. But in my head at the time, it was a horrible idea to do it right before the game was supposed to come out.
Right.
So they had to do everything from scratch because Ukes backed out, and they were the ones doing all wrestling games across the board. And so if you wanted a good game, you wanted them.
That's true.
THQ backed out, and that's when you looked at it like, yo, and at the time when you put a wrestling game in, you saw THQ and Ukes, you knew, cool, good game. I don't have to worry about it.
You already knew. It was like nowadays, like if you hear Young Metro on the track, you're like, oh, it's about to be a banger.
I'm gonna shock you because I don't know who that is.
So that's more of the, you know, hip hop part. Like if people hear like if Young Metro don't trust you, I'm going to say, okay, you know, it's about to be a nice track. You know, it's modern day rap. You know.
Okay, see, look, man, I listen to a lot of metal, a whole lot of metal and screaming and trying to, you know, get my anger out of everything else. So that's what I listen to most of the time.
And you know what? A lot of people don't realize is that I listen to all kind of genre. Like I listen to rock, you know, I listen to metal, you know, you got your pop, your R&B, your rap, you know, I listen to all of that. And then, you know, I might not say it, but I mean, people play country around me and that don't even bother me. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I listen to whatever sounds good to the ears.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am, but I just make my playlist geared toward more metal because that's I know I enjoy it instantaneously. If I have a bad day, instantly, it's just playlist. It's just push the button, shuffle. We're gonna go, and that's it. I'm just gonna go take a nice long drive and not gonna worry about it no more.
Oh yeah, I can definitely tell you when I go to that gym, I listen to a lot of either like, you know, hip hop or I listen to a lot of metal. Like it's either or, because it's like a lot of aggression, and you know, you hit them weights, you need that, you know, that's gonna take you to that next level, because you can't listen to no R&B lifting weights like.
Yeah, what? Yes, you can. What? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Look, man,
oh man,
I'm gonna tell you a story right now. We used to have a coach in high school. He we listen to music when we were having our workout sessions, and he'd go in there and put on put on Alicia Keys.
That's blasphemy. What?
This man put on Alicia Keys and said, "Lift to that," and he wasn't just and we all started singing and started lifting, and because the time
nice.
we were banned from wearing headphones in the gym.
Oh my.
Yeah. So it was just one of those things. It's just a mindset and get you to adapt. And he was a military vet, and he was big on learning to adapt and overcome anything you ever deal with. So that was one of those things that all of us there were just like, what's going on here?
He says the heartbreak pushes you to the realms.
You damn right it does.
I feel that on many levels, man. I do. Like, damn, Amari, you got the ice box, man. I feel that. Oh my goodness! Like, let me finish this real quick. I got this ice box, bro. Oh my goodness!
My God.
Yo, Echo with the raid.
Look at that.
Appreciate you. Much love. Howie in the building. Let's get it. Oh man, all these legends coming through, man. Hey,
is that Howie? Is that Howie?
The Howie 80s gaming in the building. Let's freaking go.
What's up, Howie?
Man, that's my guy right there, man. I miss him, man.
I haven't talked to him since he had the baby.
I know. He's been doing really good, man. I know, working family and work. You know how it go, man. So yeah. My hat goes off to Howie. When he's live, I try to go in there, and he's always showing love and support no matter what. So that guy, to say that he's a busy man and he still streams and still shows support when he can, that's mad respect. That's a good one. That's a legend.
That is very much true. So what else you got for me over there? Because you were on mine, and I kind of just shocked your brain a little bit there.
Hey man, I'm just saying. So what's up, Echo? So my thing is that we've talked a little bit about you. You gave your little intro. We talked about a few things, as far as like support and just wrestling. Just different things. So I mean, I don't know, man. I think at this point it's kind of like a free for all. Like whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to throw out there, go for it, man. Because me, I'm about it. I have my topics that we discussed, and you already know this is the free time. This is the freestyle time. So whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about. We can shoot the shit. It don't matter.
Man, I'm over here saying I'm gonna be a guest tonight. It's gonna be nice.
Listen. Hey, it's always gonna be a good night. If you got some cold ones, pop you some cold ones. Hey,
this one.
Sit back and relax. I got you. So how's everybody in the chat doing? Look, my boy Raider. Look, my boy said he a guest. He just chilling. Look, he ain't got to brainstorm nothing. Look, we got this. By the way, I want. So I'll talk a little bit more about Kick, because I feel like Kick, man. I feel like a lot of people see this is the perfect opportunity. More people are in here. I'm gonna talk about Kick. So who all in here has made an account and converted over? Who all has went over there just to see how things are going? I talked to Love the Hair. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I really think that everybody should at least make an account over there and have your name. That way, if you ever do decide to go stream over there, you'll have your name.
I mean,
oh yeah, most definitely, Nonsense. We appreciate you, brother.
I mean, I agree with that. Go over there, just make an account. You have your name. That way, you have your name that always goes with you. I made it a habit of making everything like that.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Discord, everything across the board has that name, including my gaming. When I game, it has that name. That way, if I want to, so I don't have to worry about one. If I don't want somebody to know my other names, they don't gotta know it. They don't gotta see it. Right. Also, when I'm working, I don't have to worry about somebody saying, "Hey, is this you?"
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I like the whole. That's one part, and here's the other part. You get what you get.
Right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean, my thing is so when I first started streaming, I had like all kind of names. So like my streaming name would be like Big J Two Lit, and then like my Xbox name would be like Big J, and then like my Twitter would be like Big J Two Lit, and then like so I had it all un I just had it all just unprofessional, man. Like I
Man,
learned you got to have the
I'm
same name for everything.
I'm organized, sir. I like it all to be organized and stay one thing. The only thing that's different is my Twitter because somebody else had the name somehow, and I think
Uh,
and the bad thing, I think it was myself years ago. I don't remember that password anymore.
oh my. Dang, man. Yeah, I feel that. So like when I talked to a couple of people that were like partner streamers, it's like, man, you should have your name on all platforms the same so that people can find you easier. And I was like, it makes perfect sense. So like that's what I did. I ended up changing my name to just Big J on everything, and here we are. So it does. I definitely recommend people to have the same name on all platforms. It makes it easier to be discovered, and all you people that want to rock with you are gonna, be able to find you a lot easier because if you have, one name and then another name on another, they're gonna get confused and they might not be able to find you.
That's true.
So I definitely recommend it. Use that same name on all platforms. Like I said, Kick is a great place. Like I've been there for almost a week, and my experiences have been great. Um, I had a really good time. A lot of people are very nice. They understand that it's a new platform. It's still in beta form, so there's a lot of learning, a lot of stuff that they're still developing and under works that are being developed into the program. I know the app is finally out on iOS. I don't think it has been. I don't think it's out on Android just yet. I keep checking like every hour,
Nope.
every other.
Nope.
I don't know what it is, but the iPhone users, good job.
Garbage. Yeah, man. I work in cybersecurity. There's a reason I can't stand iPhones. There's a big reason why.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
You know,
I don't like dealing with those problems.
and it's funny because Rocky and them. I hate to throw them under the bus, but they some iPhone users and they're all happy that they got the app first. And I'm like, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. They're perfecting the Android app while y'all still have that bugginess over there.
Bugginess over there. Have you seen all the rest of the apps on iPhone?
Ooh.
I'm just saying, you see some issues and how to work with it. You don't want it. You just don't want it. I just don't want it.
Oh my goodness. It's funny. I get it, Rocky. I get it. I know you may not, but I know a lot of the other fam that are iPhone users, they talk a lot of smack. And I had to throw that one out there. And then I know my boy Raider is Android user. So you know what? Hey, Team Android. Team
Yeah,
Samsung for
Android
me.
user. All the time, man. All the time, Android. I just like being able to do more stuff on it and not being restricted.
I hear that, and that's what got me because like a lot of OG Lady Goddess.
What's up, goddess?
What's up, Goddess? Can we give a shout out for Goddess? Can we give a shout out for Rocky? Much love to y'all. Yeah, and I just, I can talk about so many different things. I've always been into technology, and believe it or not, I honestly did not know that you can upgrade PCs that were already like pre-built. I didn't
Yeah,
know that because if I would have known that, I would have been got the parts and upgraded my PC because I was just running my laptop down to the ground.
but you gotta know the difference between certain pre-built PCs. Some of them you cannot upgrade without the exact type.
Okay,
And so it's not like you built a PC from scratch and then you can just upgrade whatever how you want to as long as as long as it fits. No,
right,
some pre-built PCs you can only upgrade it to a certain amount, and then
right,
you have to upgrade a whole lot more. And most people don't understand the differences between that. They just see that it fits. It says it can handle the list, so it should be able to do it. And then they buy these parts, they put it in there, and it don't work.
oh, Oh yeah, that's always the catch-22 is it don't work.
Yeah.
Um, oh man, I tell you my nightmare. So I had got a certain processor, but I got a different motherboard. So the the processor that I originally got was an
And
Intel, and it was supposed to.
you got an AMD processor.
Yes, yes. So I had to send that back, and I had to get a whole new, and that was a longer process. So it was like it took a few days to get that one, but then when I sent it off, I had to wait for them to get the package. Then I had to wait for them to put the money back on the card. I was just like, oh my goodness.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you this way: read all the stuff you have and make sure it says if what it says. If it says it can take an Intel, guess what? It's not AMD. If it says it takes AMD, it will not take Intel. Just make it easier on yourself, please.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's those little things. Like one little mistake will mess up the whole process. Because like I had everything ready to rock and roll, and then like that little mistake was like, so I think we all learned a valuable mistake, a valuable lesson, should I say? We all learned to make sure you have the right parts.
Pete, that's it's a lifelong lesson, and everybody still does it no matter what.
Right. And it was just one of those things that was the easy fix. And you know what? I basically have a new PC and I love it, man. I mean, I can run games that, like Call of Duty if I wanted to, but I know people they yell at me all the time, like, why don't you capitalize on it? Like you got a PC, buy those games, use those graphics. But I just, I use this my PC mainly is for streaming. I have an Xbox, I have a Switch. I mean, y'all know I'm a gaming console kind of guy. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like to play my games. I mean, but PC, the whole keyboard thing. I know people's like you can use a controller, but if I'm gonna be on PC, I might as well go all out. Keyboard and mouse, and
yeah.
that's difficult to learn.
But at the same time, it's just one of those things that it takes time to learn. Usually, like it took me a little bit of time to learn keyboard and mouse, but after I got the hang of it, it's just you don't got to worry about it. You got to remember it's at your own pace too. If you need to use that controller, bro, just use the controller. It's okay. You still gonna be faster reaction time than everybody else. It's all good unless they use the
That's
mouse.
true. That's true. I know people say that advantage is the keyboard and mouse. So if you're playing like Fortnite or you're playing Call of Duty Warzone, those people with those keyboard and mouse are gonna get you every time.
If you're accurate, there's a difference.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
If you're accurate. Because you look at it and you see somebody just whip the mouse around the cross, they can't. They ain't used to how fast it goes. There's no advantage there.
So like going against somebody like you or Goddess or nonsense, just
Don't
you
put
might as
me
well
in that.
just.
Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that whole category. No, no, no,
I've
no,
seen,
no,
I've
no,
seen,
no.
I've seen you do your thing, bro. I
I
don't think you
can't
give yourself
game.
enough credit.
I'm not that good, man. I'm just a casual gamer.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm straight dumpster because I know you're good, and I know those guys they can play with their eyes closed. But me, you know what? I will admit I've gotten better. On Warzone 1, I was straight trash. Warzone 2, I think I picked it up a little bit. So
See, I was so much better on the first Warzone. But
what?
I love those mechanics though. Slide canceling, breaking cameras, that stuff like that is what I like to do. And
Yeah.
then put me with like guys in here who yell at me all
Ooh.
the time.
Oh,
It just make it funner. We just had fun just laughing all the time.
you
Either win
know,
or lose, we just laugh.
I tell you what, if you're not getting yelled at by Goddess, you're doing it wrong.
What do you mean not doing it? You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
She'll yell at you no matter what. You can do it
Yeah.
completely right.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you get yelled at by her no matter what you do. Like, but
Yeah.
I know when she's done with me is when I'm start reading that chat and I ain't paying attention to the game. She'd be like, Jay, this is my last one. I'm like, oh my goodness, I done made her mad. What's up, Caitlin? How you doing?
Sound
But
about
yeah, I
right,
mean,
man.
I could tell you, man, I got stories for days. Nonsense used to do it to me all the time. I used to get yelled at by him. You know, so many people I used to get yelled at, and he's paying attention to the chat more than the game. I'm like, you know, my thing is, you know, let me be there for my people. They're there for me. Let me talk to them. They can care less if I'm doing a 360 scope or drop shot or anything like that. They ain't worry about me doing all that fancy stuff on the game. They worry about me talking to them. So, but they do not like that, man. That's why I don't really play Warzone on stream.
I'm not gonna lie. If we're playing together and you say we want to get dubs, if you talk to that stream more than you moving, I'm gonna blow you up myself. You can talk to stream as much as you want to. I'll buy you back later.
Oh my goodness! Oh, I wasn't ready for that.
I get bad. I have a reward on my channel that says, "Hey, blow up teammate." Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm doing good. I appreciate you. Oh man. Well, note to self. When playing with Raider, don't pay attention. Oh, don't pay attention to the tattoo. Don't pay attention to the chat. Yeah, oh my goodness. Raider, blow me up real quick.
It just happened like that, man.
Oh my goodness. Whew. Where's my water bottle when I need it?
Hey man, I got 3 of them over here.
Oh man, I think I left it in the refrigerator. I left it out all damn day, and I needed to cool it. So, yeah, that happened.
No, I just keep mine next to my table. Don't have to worry about it. I don't run my heat very much, so and it's been cold today, so I don't gotta worry about nothing.
Oh man, yo, listen, I like those cold nights when it's hot as hell. Which I mean, in Texas is usually hot all the time, but we try to keep the air, the fans going, but. Then you hear the people be like, "Man, what's that sound in the background?" I'm like, "Oh my god, let me just mute my mic." Like, damn. Right? They do not, yo. They be like, "What is that sound in the back?" I'm just like, you know what? Let me just mute my mic. But yeah, y'all know what it's like for all the Texans, man. It be hot out here, man. It's hot right now.
It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad.
I mean, it ain't. I mean, it's warmer than what it would be up north. I mean, 64 degrees. I mean, it's all right. It's all right.
Last week it was 80 something here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It dropped to 30.
Yo, that's that cold weather. Get you cold real quick.
We just get sick. That's all it is.
Oh man, yeah. And I honestly just went in like all seasons into one. So I knew I came back, I was gonna get cold, but you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Yeah. But I am getting better. I'm getting over it. I'm taking my meds and I'm getting better, but it seems like my immune system is really strong, but when I get sick, it's like I'm just a big ass baby. Like I ain't even gonna lie. Like I just be sick as hell. Feel like the world's coming to an end.
I'm judging the hell out of you right now.
Hey, you know what? It's fine. It be like that, but a lot of the times I don't get sick that much though.
I don't either. I get sick once a year, and then when it happens, I'm down. But I ain't got nobody to take care of me. I already know that, so I'm gonna get up, go take care of myself, come back to bed, and go back to sleep.
So. Hey, Mr. Wagbag in the building. That's the name I ain't seen in a grip. Yo, everybody coming out the woodworks. What's good?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess you right. Ain't nobody gonna take care of you but yourself. So
you're right.
I understand that. It just it don't hurt. You sick. You don't want to be bothered, but you want to be bothered. It's like, don't bother me.
Hell no. I'm sick. Don't come to my house. Don't come near me. Don't message me. Just leave me the hell alone until I text you. When I message you, then we good. We cool. It's all clear. We can deal with it.
Hey, I understand that. When some people are sick, they don't want to be bothered. I get that. Some people, they want that extra attention. Now, I didn't say I'm one of those. I'm like right there. I'm right there in the middle. Listen, I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
No, look.
Look.
Look, you hear him out here lying, right?
Oh man, listen. All right, you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that.
Because you over
I'll
here
take
said you
that.
said at first like I get sick, I'm a big baby. That instantly tells me that hey, somebody come take care of my ass. I'm sick. Y'all know what to do already.
All right.
Try to
I'm in.
lie.
You know what? Listen. I gotta give the people what they want. I gotta make them laugh. But damn right, I'm a big baby. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sick right now, damn it. Leave me alone. Oh man. But yeah, I appreciate that wag bag. Oh man, how's everybody doing though? How's the chat? The chat seems to be a little active. Let's get it. Oh man. I know I'm not gonna hear the end of it. By the end of this podcast, I gotta hear from Raider. It's gonna be like, you know what? That's fine. I'll take that heat. You know what? I'll take it. You know what? Real recognize real, and you know what? Bring it.
Man, being a big baby.
Hey, you know what? Some of them guys, you know what? They say they tough, but you know what? Behind closed doors, they be like, baby, I'm sick. I done heard it many times from the lady saying that they man be crying, baby, I need you. Like, listen, I done heard it, and they ain't got to admit it, but listen, some of them are in here, so guess what?
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you like it is. I did it once, and you know what happened? I got told.
What you got told?
Get your ass up and do it yourself.
Oh so my,
it don't work for me, man. Like that's why I was like, okay, you know what? You're right. I'm not a baby any other time. I'm not gonna be a baby now. Cool. No matter what. Even though I had the flu for 2 weeks straight, I'm be good with it. Oh yeah. I had a high temp. I had
oh man
105 for a couple of days. It was bad. Put myself in an ice bath. I just dealt with it.
Breaking that fever is something else. Like you just want to sleep. Oh man, I know. Oh man, that flu ain't nothing nice. Yo, Radical, we doing good, man. How are you doing, brother?
What's up, Rad?
The Rad man, yeah. He's saying, how we doing, gentlemen? Hey, I'm doing good. I'm a little, you know, y'all know I'm a little under the weather. Everybody's been like, your voice sounds different. That's why. Just a little under the weather. I'm getting better though.
He's sick, everybody.
Oh man, it's been a good one with Raider, man. I'm telling you, man, this guy has a really great podcast. You guys should check him out, man. Like that raid, awesome stuff, man. I was on there a few weeks back and I loved it. Him and Mr. Savage over there holding it down.
Yes. So
for those that are tuned in that would be interested in watching your podcast, what would be your schedule? What is your schedule?
I took 2 weeks off just to do the episode today. So it'll be there every Saturday or Sunday morning. So I would say Sunday. New episodes come out every Sunday.
Saturday, and then okay.
I record Saturdays most time. That's just it. I'll try to record every Saturday. Be easy. That's my day. That's my one night. I have nothing else to do. I make it about that and nothing else. And everyone else kind of fits it. And if they need to change the schedule, they let me know ahead of time. We fit it in some other way. But again, I don't do any editing until Saturday. I told myself I'm not doing that. I'm not burning myself out.
Oh yeah.
If they want to catch it, it's on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, Google Podcasts, Pandora, nice. A couple other ones as well that do podcasts, iHeartRadio.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So yeah, and it's just name of the podcast is Join the Raid.
Hell yeah. Y'all make sure y'all join the raid, man. I know I've been there, and they talk about a lot of good stuff. And he's a realist. It gets no realer than my boy RaiderT11, man. I mean, my boy holds it down. He keeps it real. He don't sugarcoat. And if you like those kind of podcasts, that's your guy, like for real. 100.
I try my best. Most people ain't gonna like it though. If they get upset easily. Just let you know that precursor right now before you get in there and send me any more damn hate mail. I swear to God.
Don't be sending my boy no hate mail now. Come on.
If I gotta answer one more question, the same as always. I swear.
Listen, I get it, man. You know, some people just, you know, what's that movie? You want the truth? You can't handle the truth. They can't handle the truth, man. Sometimes they want that, you know, that Band-Aid to the wound. They want you to tell them it's gonna be okay. Raider, he like, no, listen, you take that Band-Aid off, you put that salt on there. Look, you got this. Get your ass up and go do what you got to do. I feel it.
Right.
I feel it.
Look, one day I'm gonna show you how much mail I have left.
Oof.
And because it went from a simple 20 emails, I went and answered all 20 of them. Let me see here. 157.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
I took 2 weeks off and still got 157.
What? Oh my goodness. That is just wow. They really out here emailing you. They want to let you know how they feel.
Yeah, and I don't mind it. I just wish they'd all email you different statements to tell the same thing over and over again. That nobody has that individualism anymore. They all get offended about the same thing, and I address it. I address it and publicly address it, and it still comes through.
Hey, you know, and you gotta be doing it right for them to still tuning in and still give you their word and their thoughts and stuff. So you're obviously doing it right, because what's that saying? You're not doing it right unless people are talking about you.
You're right. Any publicity is good publicity. Except I'm tired.
There you go.
I'm just tired of emailing back. I don't pay somebody. I got paid somebody. I got paid somebody.
Anybody out there that want to, you know, get paid to email people? Hey, holla at Raider. Let's go. Right. But yeah, man. I mean, oh man, I'm having a really good time, you know. But I usually do for about an hour, and then, you know, I raid out or I end it. But it's been an honor, man. It's been an honor. We definitely got to run it back, and you know, whether it's on your podcast or mine or both, I'm with it, man. You already know our home is your home. Mikasa Sukasa. Oh yeah. Do you have anybody in particular that you might want to raid out to? Maybe.
I got somebody that's actually live right now, and I forgot to rate them.
All right. Shoot me the name in the chat, and then I'll make it happen.
In your Twitch?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't even know. You know what? Let's get it. Hold on. This will be a great one. All right. All right, so yeah, man, thank you for coming through, and everybody that's here, I appreciate you guys for coming through and showing love. You guys already know what it is. This has been another episode of The Movement. This has been your boy Big J and RaiderT11, and we'll see you guys next time. And we're about to raid out.
Good night, everybody. You gonna hit that raid button?
Yeah.